Hello everyone, welcome back, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 2022 bullet journal setup. So the flower designs are all inspired by a post from Notebook Therapy, and the original artist from this is Alice Loves Drawings. I'll leave both of their Instagram account down in the description if you guys want to check that out. Alright, so for this new release wrap, I made this super accessible. It's like so easy to pull off. So the flowers I'm doing, yes, inspired, and they're super easy to draw. It's just like simple shapes pulled together. And the color palette I chose, as you can see, is more of like pink/purple one, just because I have more colors in this color palette. I don't like when colors are all over the place and there isn't a fixed color palette. So I didn't actually use any stencils or any like coins to make the circles actually round, because I actually didn't bother doing that. I was like, you know what, it's all about the imperfections. So I just went ahead, go in, and just did it. And I think it's okay. It's not too bad. So yes, the flowers are the different types of flowers, and I think they're really easy to doodle. By the way, this 2022 Bujo setup is actually just the top half of 2022 and not actually the whole entire year. Oh, and by the way, sorry about the shadow of my hand. I think the lighting on my right is definitely the wrong side, so I'll definitely change the lighting so this kind of shadows don't appear. Well, I hope you guys don't mind. And yes, now I'm just doodling all of the flowers. So yeah. Alright, so what I'm doing now is that I think that the page is still a little bit empty at the bottom part of it. So I just decided to add one more flower doodle. So I just went with this purple-ish, pink-ish kind of color for this one. And yeah, it's just to fill up the bottom part a little bit more. so now I just wrote hello 2022 with like normal cursive hand lettering with my fine liner behind my black brush pen. Okay, so now to the next page. It is a year at a glance, or you can say future log. So I don't use this for future planning exactly, even though this is kind of for future planning, but future planning never actually works for me. Planning never actually works for me. It's just it never actually turns out the way I want to. So instead, my year at a glance is actually just for birthdays or celebrations, because I don't remember any of those like birthdays. I actually don't really remember someone's birthday, so if I forget your birthday, I'm sorry. I have bad memory in people's birthdays, so that's why I just use this year at a glance to kind of write down every person's birthday if I know. Alright, so yes, I did a mistake there. It's pretty annoying. I don't know why the line is so crooked, so let's just ignore that and just pretend nothing happened. Yes. Okay, so I don't have these kind of calendar stickers or stamps that people have. They're so fancy. I kind of really want to get them, but I don't know where to get them. So I guess I'm gonna have to find out somewhere to get them. But so since I don't have them, I guess I'll just have to stick with normal writing the calendars. It's really slanted, and I don't like it slanted. It's pretty annoying, but I don't have a choice, so let's just stick with that. And as long as it's like okay and visible, then okay, that's it. Alright, so now for the title. So I just did like the same cursive font I did for the cover page. So yeah, super simple, and a short form for each month instead of writing the whole entire month. And now I just wrote year at a glance at top of the page, just like a title for the spread. Again, cursive and normal handwriting is just nothing super fancy. I didn't want to do fancy, and I don't want to risk ruining the whole entire spread as well. And then on the side, beside the title, I just did this flower doodle again, just to kind of incorporate the floral doodles into the spread. Oh, this is not kind of theme, so yeah, that's how I incorporated that. Alright, so the next spread is my most important spread, but yeah, I did this super silly mistake of drawing a very, very crooked line. But it's fine, because we're gonna just fix that with correction tape and just again pretend that didn't happen and pretend no one noticed that. Alright, so again, I made all these spreads super excessive, so basically I don't actually took a long time setting these up. I think the main portion of the time went into drawing the florals, because the florals aren't difficult to draw, they're just a little bit time consuming. Right, so now to explain what this next page is, it is my movies / shows I've watched page. I like to keep a log about this just because I can watch like so many shows. Like recently I've been watching C-drama, and I can finish one whole entire season, which is at least 30 episodes in like, I don't know, less than 2 weeks. I just really like watching shows, so that's why I keep a log on this. So this spread is basically just a chart, basically. Yeah, it's just basically a box, and then later I'll include like some gray lines. Yeah, now I'm including the gray lines. So the gray lines are the same fine liners I used for the black one. Alright, so this picture is basically the amount of shows I've watched just in like half a year. Yes, that amount. Alright, so the gray lines are super duper light. Not light, very light, but it's still visible. So yeah. And again, I'm just adding in the floral doodle just so it's part of the theme and part of the design. Alright, so next spread. The next spread is songs I like spread. So basically it's separated into 6 months because it is half of 2022. So again, it's just boxes, so nothing so spectacular in this. So basically each month I will just write down what songs I was into that month. It can be a soundtrack from a specific show. It can be like an album from Oliver Rodrigo or something. So basically any songs that I like. So yeah. Alright, now I'm just coloring the top in, the title portion of it, to add some color because I know the last 2 pages aren't very colorful. So yeah, just using a little bit of a darker color for this. Again, I'm using the same, just super simple, easy, minimal hand lettering cursive to write the title in short forms. And it is the same for the title for the whole entire page. And at the bottom I just added a little quote, music is its life itself. So last time I actually wrote I think music can change the world was what I wrote for my last one, was said by a musician. Yeah. Okay, now I just added in the floral doodle. So it's the same for every single spread. It's just a chart at the bottom, a title, and then a floral doodle on the side. Same layout, super simple, excessive, so you can like change these spreads to whatever suits you. It can be like a goals page that you want, and you can incorporate that, just change the title a little bit, and you've got whatever spread you need. Okay, so for the next page, I am doing a YouTube ideas page. So if you're not a YouTuber, you can just change this again to any other spreads that can be useful for you. But I don't know why I just sometimes do not know what videos to do, even though like I had tons of ideas before. So if I have ideas, I'll just write it down, then I won't forget or have troubles with figuring out what video to do, kind of thing. So it's the same, just a chart and a little title above saying YouTube video ideas and a little floral doodle on the side. Right, the candle kind of went out, so I had to relight it. Okay, so I just did the same gray line design thing just to add some designs to this and not so plain, since this is a blank type of paper. Alright, now time for the final flip through. I really like the designs on this, so full credits to the real artist, the original artist. I really like how the flowers and floral doodle turned out, and I also like the little circles around, the colored circles. And for the future log, I think the thing I have to do is just get the calendar stamped. That would make things much easier, and so it's not slanted kind of thing. The movies and shows I've watched, Brad, I like the gray lines around it. It adds some lines, but not like black. It's just a little bit special. And then songs I liked, I was contemplating to add lines, but I like it blank. And then lastly, YouTube video ideas. You can change it to whatever spread you want, but I like how it turned out. And yes, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!